presenters. There's dead stars, like people that's been dead, like the Beatles, and there'll be the live Beatles and the dead Beatles, and they're there, right?
Yeah.
Are the dead ones, are they clone, like say Elvis or something? Are they the clone of Elvis or the Beatle or Michael Jackson or whatever, or are they just...
That's the third important aspect or topic of what I wanted to tell you guys. There's a way to cheat death, but it's flawed. They discovered this, like billionaires, even in ancient Egyptian times, they wanted to figure out how to cheat death, live forever, because billionaires can't take the money with them.
Right.
So they wanted to live forever. So, a bunch of billionaires got together, hired on like 10,000 scientists, and got them to figure out how to perfect this cloning stuff so they could live again. But living in a clone is not as good. You're not mentally stable as a clone. That's why they have these handlers, babysitters, right? So they don't freak out. And but there's something else they figured out. You must have heard people saying they have microchips in their heads and stuff.
Right, chip in.
Like one of this people, what was her name? Crazy girl movie star said something about she had a chip in her head. Well, a bunch of them did, really. And it's true. But there's different kinds of chips. There's not only one chip. There's different chips with different functions. And the most important one that they got is what they call the Soul Stone chip. Now, they can record your consciousness, everything that you are. Basically, they can record it on this microchip, size of an apple seed. Now, they can take this chip, and what they used to do is drill a hole in the back of a person's head, and then put the chip on a stainless steel rod, and have a rangefinder and like a half compass so they can tell the angle and everything. And they go into us, they push it in through the back of the head, through that drilled hole, through the brain tissue, which is brain damaging, obviously. And then it gets to a certain depth, and then the chip is left there. And then they just get like a remote control, like the one from you would see from like a TV or something, it looks like. They point that at the person, press a button. Well, they then become that person. Like, they can body snatch that way. Just in a different way than what I was telling you about the lizards that body snatch. Right. This is a technological way to body snatch, and the other one is biological. But they do this. The thing is, for some reason, they stopped going in through the back of the head. Now, what they can do, you must have wondered. People come out and they say, I'm chipped. I've been chipped. But they don't know how. Well, it happens in hospitals, even. People that go under anesthetic, sometimes they have their eyeball taken out, and it comes out and it's still attached. It's hanging off with the optic nerve that goes in and connects it, right? They can have it, take it right out, and it's out. But then they put that chip on a rod, and then behind the eye, they find the rangefinder to go back there, and they just push it right in through your eye, the eye socket, and it goes into the brain from that angle, and then you don't have a little bald dot in the back of your head, or a hole in your skull. And I think the distance to travel is shorter, too, to get to, the thalamus or the hypothalamus area of the brain that it has to get to. But that also, then they put your eyeball back in, and you wake up after your appendicitis or appendectomy, or to get your tonsils out or whatever. You wake up and your eye hurts. And you say, oh my God, what's wrong with my eye? My head hurts so bad. And then they say, well, it's just a side effect of the anesthetic. And what do you know, right? You know no better.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard this before, but in a lot, we do like alien abduction